Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I'm here planning for August 4th through the 10th. This is in my B&R Paper Crafts Plan B planner. For this week, I want to use a kit that's very summery, and so I pulled out this one from B&R Paper Crafts called Atlantis. All the water definitely screams summer to me. So this is some full boxes here. This is a deluxe kit on matte vinyl. So this is the bottom washi and the date covers, glittery boxes, non-glittery boxes, functional stuff, 4 more full boxes, and icons. This is my favorite format of these deluxe kits. Some more functional things, and then 4 more full boxes and 3 sets of glitter headers. So I think my plan, I think I'm gonna use these 3 here. I think that's gonna be my plan. And then I'm trying to decide, I think I'm gonna try to scatter them this time. So I think I'm gonna use these 3 glitter headers, and then I'm gonna put in the date covers and the bottom washi with the date dots. And I think that's all I need right now. So I'm gonna do all those things, and then I will be back so we can do the interesting bits. All right, here's where we're at so far. Sorry if you can hear my cats being crazy in the background. We're gonna do our best. All right, moving on to the full boxes. They're being a little extra crazy right now. All right, so these are the full boxes. I think I wanna skip this one because it's the bottom washi, but I do wanna kind of embrace the ones that feel super Atlantis-y, whatever that means. So I think for sure this one is gonna be one of them. And then I feel like maybe we wanna choose other like underground, whatever kinds of scenes. So I feel like these 2 perhaps go together. And then maybe these 2 can go together. This one happens twice, so I don't want to use that one twice. And then maybe like these 2 could go together, I think, perhaps. So then that leaves maybe like this one as the odd man out to go with this one. I think I'm gonna put this one as my quote box so it like really goes into the page. There we go. And then I am scattering my full boxes, so I'm gonna put them under this light turquoise header. Hopefully I can center this okay. Not perfect, but we're just gonna go with it. All right, I think the 2 kind of like blue ones, I'm gonna put here on Tuesday, and then on Saturday, kind of like space them out a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then I have these 4, I think, left. So this page is done for now. But I think we'll use, wait, do I want to use this one instead? Yeah, maybe I'll use this one instead. So this page can be done. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this one on Wednesday. Actually, I think this one needs to go on Monday to kind of space it a little more from the arches. I don't know. We're just gonna go with it. So then that puts this one on Sunday, as centered as possible. There we go. And then I think I'm gonna stick it actually this way to separate this one from the bottom washi because they're similar colors. This one, and then this one. So hopefully that leaves like enough like watery kinds of things for whenever I want to use this kit again in the future. That's looking pretty cute, actually. All right, for the sidebar, I'm gonna start out with a This Week header. There we go. And then I have 2 habit trackers, which I think I'm just gonna use both of them. I feel like I do cannibalize kind of a lot of this kit. So the second time is always harder to use these kits, but there's also so much stuff left that it is nice to get a second spread out of it. All right, well, that's not like straight at all. Okay, that looks a little better. For a couple of icons, I think I'm gonna use this little Instagram one. For socials is for sure gonna be one of them. And then the other one, I usually track movement is the other thing that I track. So maybe I'll just do that again. Use this little shoe. All right, and then over here, I do have a meals header. I thought at first it was gonna be the same color, but it is not, so we're good. There we go. And then I'm gonna drop in this guy to track my meals. Very logical, I know. And then I think I'm gonna use this here, which I'm gonna not align with this little small guy to kind of fill in the rest of the space reasonably. All right, I think that looks pretty good overall. Moving on to the daily plans, I am gonna use these skinny strips for work, as I usually do with these kits. So I'm just gonna try to scatter the colors a little bit to make it as interesting as possible. Maybe this one here on Wednesday. All right, we'll save that for coming up. Let's see, I do have a video going up on Monday. I think it's my Playing With Me, as you would expect it to be. So I think I'm gonna use the little planner icon. So then I need one of these other colors. Maybe this one. There we go. Little planner guy. Tuesday, towards the end of the day, I do have a haircut. I'm gonna need to relocate that. It's fine. I'll deal with that in a minute. All right. Let's see. Maybe I'll use this one. I'm going to stick it at the bottom of this section in case I want to use a checklist in the other section. I'm going to stick a little hair thing there. On Wednesday, I realized I actually need to move the work guy down. So before that, I think I need another non-glittery thing. Maybe we'll use this one. Pepper has a vet appointment, which he is very much going to hate, but it has to be done. There's no really like pet things in here, so I'm gonna use the little alarm clock. It's an appointment, so that seems appropriate, and then stick the work strip underneath it. His appointment's at 8 a.m., so I won't do a lot of work beforehand. Moving to the second half of the week, somewhere I have a sheet with one thing left. Yes, this one. I want to use this last strip before I lose it. So that's going to be for work on Thursday. And then on Friday, I need another little work strip. And which color do I want to use? Maybe I'll use this one. Does this match? It does. All right, maybe I don't want to use the same color right next to each other. So I'll use this one. There we go. And then I do also have a video going up. I think it's going to be my planning for 2026 planners. By the time you see this video, that one will already be up. So check it out. Hopefully it's short but interesting. There we go. And then the weekend, I literally have no idea what's going on right now. So I'm just going to leave that blank. I do have these two sheets I'm probably not going to use with full boxes and some glitter headers. That'll just go in the leftovers. And then I have a bunch of things here that I will probably use for my weekly planning. So this is where we are at with the pre-planning, and stick around for just a second to see the finished spread. All right, here is the finished spread, and I think it turned out super cute, definitely summery. So I really enjoy it. As expected, I have a ton left in this deluxe kit from B&R Paper Crafts. I have some functionals, some full boxes and icons, more functional stuff, boxes, glittery boxes, more full boxes, a couple more full boxes, and one set of glitter headers. I'm going to stick this underneath so that the full boxes are on the top. And then this page that I did finish, so that one can go away. But the rest of this I'm going to throw in my stash so that we can use it probably next year or something like that. But yeah, this is how the kit turned out. I really just used stuff from the kit. So it turned out really fun and colorful and bright. And this week was kind of ups and downs. The air quality was really bad, so my allergies were really bad. But we also had some nice time over the weekend, eating good food, trying out Countertop Creamery, which is like a small pop-up ice cream truck kind of thing. They pull a cooler on a bike kind of situation, and getting some chores done and things like that. But I think that's all I have for today. So as always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know how your week went down below, or if you don't have anything that you want to leave me an ice cream emoji, because it has been so hot that I feel like we need that right now. I would just love to hear from you as well. And then follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Creative Life of Liz. You'll see in progress and finished spreads. I tag the shops on Instagram. I include them in addition to a description in my alt text on Blue Sky. I also show you bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading, all that good stuff. And until next time, bye.